What up, everyone? Welcome to this week's live training. Come on in here. Let's talk about it. We're going to have a conversation today about why most wholesalers fail, okay? Everyone's out there giving advice on what to do. I figured I would tell you the reason why most people, if you're in this business and you haven't got a deal yet, I'm going to break down the reason why you have not got a deal yet and why I almost guarantee I can pinpoint it very easily of why, if you're in this business, you're trying to do a deal and you haven't, why you haven't yet. There are a couple key things that hold most people back from doing deals, okay? Super simple. So if you want to get into it today, drop some stuff in the comments, give me some love, let me know who you are, where you're from, and let me know if you're struggling to get your first deal, if you've done a deal. Let me know where you're at. So put in the comments right now. Let me know, and we're going to dig into it today. We're going to get into it. The number one reason why most wholesalers fail. Okay? So go ahead. Put it in the chat. Let's go. Let's talk about it today. What up? What up? So what's the reason? Well, what up, Sterling? What up? Just found you on YouTube today. Oh, man, you're late to the party, but you're welcome. Welcome. Come on in here. We do this every single week. Okay, every week we do these live trainings. If you haven't already, make sure you join my free Facebook group as well. Okay, Richard. Wholesaling houses step by step. That's an easy way for you to communicate with me. You can ask me questions. I do live trainings in there every week as well. And I drop a lot of value and help you out with any questions you may have. So make sure you join that group if you haven't already. What up? What up? Doing well. Busy week for us. We're selling deals like crazy. It's been a big week for me and my company. So things are going well, hiring people and just pumping out the deals. So let's get into it here, right? Now, the concept of wholesaling is pretty simple. You know, wouldn't you agree? Right? If you're in here, you probably know the basic concept of wholesaling a house, right? You go out, you try to find an undervalued property, you get it under contract, and you sell that contract to another investor and you make a profit, right? You never have to buy the property. You don't have to do any of that crap. So if the concept is so simple in this business, right? It's a concept that anybody can grasp, super simple. But realistically, most people, if I can be honest, that try to start this business fail. They come in, do a little bit, they give up, and they go back to doing what they were doing, and they stay in their 9 to 5, and they stay miserable, and they stay upset, and they get upset because they're not making any more money than what they think they should be. So why is that? Why is the case that a lot of people come in, they try, they fail, and they give up? Leave me some comments. Let me know what you think that reasoning is. What is the biggest struggle for you guys? Why is it, if you're in this business and you're trying to do deals and you haven't, or if you have done one or two and you're still not making any traction, why is it some companies that can make millions of dollars and others that can't do one deal? What's the difference there? What's the disconnect, right? My company will do millions of dollars this year, and other people have a hard time even doing one deal. So why is that? Any guesses? Well, in my experience, right, There's one fundamental reason, and I can almost guarantee anyone in here watching this live or watching this on a replay or anybody in the industry, I can almost guarantee the 99% chance that if you haven't done a deal, it's because you just haven't talked to enough people. Make money, Richard. Don't system and processes. Not really. I mean, the system and processes, Sterling, that comes after the fact, right? I mean, you don't really have to have any systems to do a deal. If you got a phone, that's all you need. Lack of consistency, yes, that's a good one. That's part of it for sure. But I can almost guarantee that most people that come into this business and they fail is because they just haven't talked to enough people. It's a simple concept. This whole business is a numbers game, right? It's a numbers game. Now, it doesn't matter what sort of lead source that you're doing, right? If you have a $0 budget, then there's ways to go out and get deals with no money. If you have more of a budget, there's ways to, automate that and scale based on increasing your budget and get more leads. Let's see what a couple comments are, then we'll go into this some more. Okay, great. Yeah, education's easy, right? You go on my YouTube channel, you're on here right now. You can learn the basic processes, right? If you want some help, you want me to personally help you, I can do that as well. But education is one thing. But it's the execution of the education and the knowledge is where most people have the disconnect. Most people know the basic concept, but most people don't put in the work, right? So let's say, for example, that it takes, on average, let's just put this out there as a round number. Let's say that you have to talk to, if you're doing outbound marketing, let's say that you need to talk to 100 people. You have to have 100 conversations in order to get one deal. I can almost guarantee if you haven't got a deal yet, you haven't had 100 conversations, right? Or maybe it's 1,000 conversations. Who knows what it is, right? But the basic concept of this is that this business is simple. Anybody can do it. It doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter any of that type of stuff. It just comes down to effort. This whole business is super simple. The more effort you put in, the more time that you put in, the more success that you're going to have. But most people come in and they think they're going to make one or two phone calls. Crap, this doesn't work. I give up, and they go on their way. Now, let me put this in a different perspective for you. Wholesaling is no different than any other business, guys, okay? You need to treat it like a business. You're not going to go start any business or any real estate business for that matter by putting in a couple hours of work, not doing any research, not trying new things, not being consistent, and not putting 100% effort into this, right? If you want to go out and start a business, say you want to go start a brick and mortar business or whatever it may be, and you think you're going to put a couple hours of worth in and talk to a couple people, and all of a sudden you're going to make $100,000, that's just not the way the life works. So don't treat wholesaling as anything else. This is a business. So if you want to succeed, if you want to do deals, if you want to make millions of dollars, put millions of dollars worth of effort in. Okay? So let's just say, for example, that you need to talk to 1,000 people, or you got to send 1,000 messages, right? Or whatever it may be, out to get one deal. Some people will put the effort in and they will talk to 1,000 people in the first week. Other people could go a year trying to talk to those same 1,000 people, right? Super simple. The person that can do it the quickest is going to get paid the quickest. And they're going to make the most amount of money, right? So for example, let's just say that you have to talk to 1,000 people and to do one deal. Some people will do that in a week. Some people will do that in a day. Other people will take that a year, but most people will never do it at all because that's too much work in order to start a business or be able to create an extra $100,000 a year or $1 million a year. That's just too much work for them, which doesn't really make sense to me. So I like to have your guys' comments of what you think about this. But in my experience, this whole business is a numbers game. The more people you can talk to, the more offers that you can make, the more money that you're going to make. If you talk to a handful of people, you talk to one person, 2 people, 5 people, 100 people, and you're like, shit, nobody wants to sell. This sucks. This business doesn't work. This is a scam. This is bullshit. If that's you, don't bother starting the business because you're not going to get anywhere, right? So go ahead, leave me your comments, but that's exactly what I think. But let me put this different perspective altogether. I realize it's hard. Starting any type of business is hard. Nothing is easy in this life. If you want to create a side hustle, if you want to create a business that makes a lot of money, it's going to take a lot of effort and it's going to take a lot of support. It's not just the education, right? Obviously, I can educate you guys all day long, but it's not the education that's going to make you successful. It's the implementation of what you're learning. If you're not implementing, if you're not setting time aside every single day to be consistent, you're never going to have consistent income, right? Don't cold call for 20 minutes one day, wait a week and try driving for dollars and you find one house and you call that house and you go in the third week, you go out and you text 10 people and you're discouraged, you throw your hands in the air. Why am I not doing any deals? You got to be consistent. You got to come up with a schedule of something you can do every single day. Put some time in. This is a business. Set some time aside, even if it's an hour, right? Right? Get up an hour earlier, go to bed an hour late, stop watching the TV shows, whatever it may be, whatever you're doing that you can have extra time, do that. Set at least an hour aside a day. An hour a day to build a business is nothing. It's nothing. I've been in this business for 18 years now. Okay, I started real estate when I was 20 years old. Till this day, I still work 16, 17 hours a day. Sun up I get up at 7 o'clock in the morning. And if I'm not doing anything, if I don't have any plans, I'm working up until I go to bed 11 or 12 o'clock every single day for the past 20 years. And people are surprised of why I'm able to build $1 million business because I put effort in, guys. I put effort. And you can do the same thing. The business is simple. You put the effort in, you will be successful. If you don't put the effort in, you will not be successful. So come up with a plan. Implement it. But if you want to help coming up with a plan, if you want me to personally help you come up with a plan of what you can do and stay consistent, and you want me to actually help you do this business so you can be successful, all you got to do is hit me up. Okay? Hit me up and I will personally help you. Okay? I have 2 coaching programs available. I will personally help you. I will come up with a game plan for you, how to be consistent, and I will show you what you need to be doing in order to build this business and change your future. Just go to Apex Wholesaling. I have 2 options. One's a partner program, super inexpensive. We can partner on deals. I can help you. Another one is a one-on-one mentorship program. I'll personally help you build $1 million business. So if this is you guys, and if you're out there and you're struggling to get your first deal, I'm telling you right now, it comes down to implementation. I can give you all the knowledge in the world, but if you're not going to implement on what I'm showing you, you're not going to get anywhere. Okay? So if you want some help doing this, you want me to help you implement, you want me to help you close deals, go to Apex Wholesaling. We can have that conversation, and I will personally help you. All right? So let's take a couple comments here. I know this is a little bit different video than we normally do, right? I'm usually educating you guys on tips and tricks, but it's only so much education is going to get you so far. Sometimes you need that push to push you over the edge. And that's what I'm here for. Not only am I here to help you, teach you, I'm also here to hold your feet to the fire. I'm here to make sure you're accountable, make sure that you are successful in doing what you need to be doing to reach your goals. Okay? All right. Good. Can I send you motivated seller leads nationwide? I'm currently not a member of your partnership program. Yeah, you got to be part of the partnership program. Okay, come in there. It's super cheap, and I'll partner with you nationwide. There's no length of time. You can stay in 1 month, you can stay in a year, you can stay in a lifetime. It doesn't matter. There's no max on the number of deals that we can do together. Okay. All right, guys. Hopefully you found some value in this video. Take this, go out there. If you want to start a business, if you want to start a real estate business, it's going to take some time. This is not an overnight success, right? A lot of people might come into this business thinking it's a get rich quick thing. There is no get rich quick thing out there, guys. This is a business. Treat it like a business. Put the action, learn, get help implementing. I will help you implement if you want. I will help you. I will coach you, and I'll hold you accountable, and I'll make sure that you're successful. So that's you. Go to Apex Wholesaling. Let's talk about it. Let's get you doing deals. Okay, guys? Anyone can do it. If you're watching this, you can do it. It just takes a little bit of effort on your part. That's it. If you can put the effort in, you can make money. If you don't want to put the effort in, don't expect to make money. That simple. All right, guys. I'll talk to you next week.